Some places carry stories that refuse to fade, stories that cling to the trees, to the soil, and to the silent air that surrounds them. Today, we return to a forgotten corner of America, a place locals only speak about with lowered voices. This is Vanishing Point Grove, and what happened here has never been fully explained. Our story begins in 1954, when a young couple, Paul and Rosemary Adler, disappeared without a trace during a weekend trip. Their car was found parked neatly at the edge of the grove, doors unlocked, keys still in the ignition. There were no signs of struggle, no footprints leaving the area, no clues at all, only silence. Authorities searched for days. Dogs refused to go deep into the forest, pulling back as if sensing something unseen. Locals began whispering something no investigator wanted to write in a report. The grove was hungry. For decades, nothing unusual was reported until a group of hikers vanished in 1992 in the same place and under the same conditions. Again, their belongings were untouched. Again, the forest was silent. And again, there were no answers. Elias Rourke, the old caretaker of the surrounding land, a low, distant hum, like metal vibrating beneath the earth. Rourke said the sound wasn't natural, and that anyone who heard it felt an overwhelming urge, not to run away, but to walk deeper into the trees, as if something was calling them, something they couldn't resist. Different backgrounds, different reasons for visiting the grove, but all vanished within the same 2-mile radius, and all on cloud-covered days when the forest seemed unnaturally quiet. Investigators began to notice a disturbing pattern. Every recorded vanishing aligned almost perfectly with a single geographic point, the deepest section of the grove, a place known to locals simply as the Hollow. The Hollow has no wildlife, no birds, no insects. Nothing living seems willing to stay there. It is a perfect quiet, too perfect. Botanists studying the grove made a strange discovery. Trees in the hollow grow in twisted patterns, all bending toward the center, as if pulled by some invisible force. But when asked what caused it, none of them could agree. In 2014, a backpacker named Joshua Kelton uploaded a short video from the grove. The footage was shaky, but clear enough to capture what he described as a deep, metallic humming coming from the ground. The sound appears for exactly 8 seconds. Then the camera cuts out. Kelton was never seen again, but his phone was found 3 weeks later at the base of a tree, fully intact. but the video was the only file left on it. Some geologists proposed that underground seismic activity might explain the hum. But seismic readings show zero unusual movement beneath the grove. No tremors, no plate shifts, nothing measurable, as if the sound came from something other than the earth. An even older clue emerged in 2019 when a historian uncovered journals from settlers who lived near the grove in the 1800s. Their entries describe night calls, vibrations in the air that made lantern flames sway. They warned newcomers never to wander the forest during these episodes. One line stood out: "Those who walk toward the hum do not return as men." Modern paranormal researchers believe the phenomenon may be some kind of acoustic lure, a frequency that disrupts human decision-making, but they disagree on its source. Some think it's geological, some think it's biological, and others believe it might not be from this world at all. One theory suggests a massive cavity beneath the grove, a hidden structure, or a natural chamber capable of producing unnatural resonance. If true, it might be the largest uncharted subterranean void in the region, but no ground-penetrating radar has ever mapped one. The equipment fails every time, as if something down there interrupts it. Whatever causes the disappearances, it doesn't leave clues, it doesn't leave traces, it simply calls and waits for someone to answer. If the hum truly influences the human mind, then every victim may have walked willingly into the darkness, believing they were following something familiar, a voice, a feeling, a memory, something personal, and once they crossed a certain point, there was no way back. Recently, explorers found markings carved into the oldest trees of the hollow, not man-made, not animal-made. Perfectly symmetrical grooves, too precise to be natural, but too ancient to be modern. Some say they resemble resonance patterns, as if something has been vibrating through this forest for centuries. The mystery of Vanishing Point Grove remains unsolved. No body, no answers, only echoes, waiting in the silence. So the question isn't what happened to those who vanished. The real question is, what is still waiting beneath the trees, calling for the next one? If this story pulled you deeper into the unknown, subscribe and join us, because the next mystery is already on the horizon, and it's even stranger than this one.